Good afternoon. We're here at the Stubai Cup in the Stubai Valley in Austria, and we're with Matjaz from 777. Good afternoon.
Hello Ed, nice to see you here as well.
Nice to see you. How's your day going? How's the weather? Lots of people flying today.
Yeah, it's always like this in Stubai. When we are at home, we are skeptic about the weather, but then we come here and we see everyone is flying. So another good year here.
Another good year. Tell us about what this is behind us, the Rook 3. This is brand new?
This is brand new actually, with the Rook 3. It's the third version of our high MB glider, which we brought us now with us in the MS size up to 95 kilograms.
So what can Rook 2 pilots who are keen to upgrade, what can they expect from this glider?
Yeah, of course, we really put a lot of effort now to dedicate more time on the overall package of the feeling of the glider. I believe from my point of view it feels even easier now to fly than it was before. Performance-wise, we were able to upgrade just a little bit. I think now the high B class, they are really topping up, and they are about at the same place, most of the gliders. So topping it like revolutionary, like it was from the Rook 1 to Rook 2, was now not possible, but we managed to put a little bit more performance into the Rook 3 as well now. But of course, as I said, the most important part was to make the overall feeling of the glider with a little bit better package for the pilot who finds himself in the high B class. The aspect ratio is staying at 5.6. We increased a little bit the cell count, which is now at 61.
Do you know how heavy this wing is, MS?
Actually, this wing now in MS size is 4.8 kilograms. I can say that we used plastics now only in the leading edge because we were able to create the wing with internal construction that way that it transits all the forces so nicely that the canopy is in nice shape also without the plastics. And of course this will come very handy also when packing, because you can pack this wing really small without harming the plastics in the wing.
And the color is amazing.
Yeah, we have a new design now, 2020 design. We are following the Gambit design, but it's not because of the Gambit that this happened. We tested a lot and tried with the new design, and we noticed that when you increase the seams in the canopy, you're losing the internal pressure of the canopy. So we said, okay, 777 stands for the performance in all conditions, and we said, okay, let's optimize also that to the highest point possible. So actually with the Rook 3 and with the new design, you get the wing that doesn't have not even one seam that is there. It's there just for the purpose of the, let's say, 3D ballooning and that stuff, and no excess seam in the canopy.
Okay, so tell me about the fabric of the canopy. What is it? Anything special there?
Yeah, actually we went with the same materials as we had in the Rook 2. Because we found that this material was really lasting for a long time. So we have Dominico 30 on top and Dominico 20 on the bottom. And I think we have Skytex 40 inside for the internal construction.
And for people who don't know so much about materials, is that lightweight, standard, or tell us?
This is completely standard, because we are planning to release then also the light version of the Rook 3. Therefore, we said, okay, let's have a normal version with the standard material, really strong materials.
Great. And the lines?
Yeah, in the lines, we incorporated the same system as we had now on the Queen 2, because it really worked well, because the longevity of the trim was really long. So we implied on the A and B the new PPSL S, and then on the C row we have actually Kevlar lines, and therefore this combination is really compensating better than if you use full set with the PPSL S. And then you get this shrinkage, and with this combination, really, the Queen 2, after 100 hours, you really needed just a little bit of tweaks, and therefore we decided to incorporate the same system also here.
And the risers, I looked at those, they look pretty interesting.
Yeah, with the riser, we also designed a completely new BC system. Actually, we used two sides gearing, so that the pull force is much smaller. Normally, if you don't have this gearing system, then the force to pull is really strong, but now with the gearing system is much reduced. But of course, you need to know how to do it in the air. You need to properly make the right combination of the moves, and therefore you can really fly actively in the air also with these three risers.